everybody, it's Christine here with another episode again of the Co-Living Code Show. Today we have Emilie Tassel. She's actually in Portugal, and the community is called Novovento, and we're going to launch right into it. It's a more intimate community. They've got 8 beds, and just talk about what she's built there in the last 2 years, where they're located, the area, and just the essence of the home. Thank you so much for coming on the show this week, Emilie.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, Christine.
To meet you too. And then I will speak slowly. Emilie had told me she's French, and I speak such fast English. So I will slow it down, I promise.
Thank you.
But tell the viewers and listeners more about your property there.
So we opened it 2 years ago in a part of the world that nobody knows, in fact. It's in Portugal, but the Azores is an archipelago in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So it's 1,500 kilometers from Lisbon and 2,500 kilometers from Washington. So we are in the middle of nowhere, between America and Europe. And so it's a nice place for people to share and meet in this place, in the middle of the water. Yeah.
I love that. No, I told her, I said, I looked it up on a map right before I had done this interview, because I had never heard of that area before.
Yeah, it's not so well known, and it's also one good point because it's not crowded, not mass tourists, so it's really quiet, green, wild jungle in Europe. And it's only 2 hours from Lisbon and 3 hours from London, direct flight, so it's a nice place.
No, and that leads me to my first question. So what type of, how often do they stay, and what type of people do you guys have that stay at the home?
Most of the times between 2 weeks and 1 month. And it's a mix of work and vacation. So some of them, web developers, freelancers, bloggers, online teachers, it's a mix of different jobs and profiles. But they try to work in a part of the day and go hiking the rest of the day. So it's a good mix.
Awesome. And then do you guys ever do any events where you guys do events within the home, or do you guys do events where you bring the community in?
We do some events with the community, like barbecue parties, movie nights, game nights. But here it's really a quiet place, so we don't welcome people from outside, because the people from outside are not used to do co-working or co-living or things like this. So we organize things inside the community.
And then do you guys have dedicated space for co-working?
Yeah, we have a nice veranda with the sea view to work, and we also have a garden room close to the chicken, with the sea view to have rest in lawn chairs, but you also can work. And on the deck, you can work too. The garden is connected, so you can work from everywhere. That's a good point, because the people are moving from day to day. They start the morning in the veranda, and then they take the lap and they go to the garden, and then yeah.
And do you live on site? Are you there too?
Yes, we live on site. We have 2 houses in the place. So one small for us, my husband and me, and one big for them, the guests. So we are maybe, 3 meters from the main house. So we go there very often. We have lunch together if they come, if they want, if they're not working, and if we are available.
And then so take us back 2 years to when you started thinking about this concept. What made you start it?
I was working for national education in France, and I was teaching teacher how to teach. And so I need to meet people and share with people and discover new kind of places. So I said, okay, the Azores, I went there 7 years ago. I said, this place is really amazing, nice and green and wow. So, but it's isolated because it's in the middle of the ocean. So it's nice to have a place to meet people and welcome guests and exchange and organize some stuff. And that was the beginning.
Nice. Oh my gosh. And then, so let me see. I would love to find out, what's your favorite part? You've been doing this for a couple of years. What's your favorite part about co-living in general and running your?
Um, 20 minutes ago, I was having a discussion with Maria, and she's here for 1 month. And she was in the deck with the son and the laptop working. And we had a nice discussion about Barcelona and the cultural life there. And because she comes from here, from Barcelona. So that's my favorite part. It's when I can share and meet people.
So is it mostly Europeans staying there, or do you guys have people from around the world?
No, not only European, because we have direct flights from New York and Boston and Canada. So we are also people coming from United States and European. Yeah. At this time, we have 2 French guys and 1 Spanish girl, a couple of from Switzerland, and 1 girl from Spain. So that's it.
And then so you said that so usually people stay like 2 weeks to a month there, some are professionals, some are on vacation. So it sounds like that's the mix of the main demographic of people at the home.
Yeah, it's a good mix because some are working all the day, some are going to do hikes or surf or moving during the day. It's a good mix because they have almost the same age. The age is between 25 and 35. And so it works. And when you worked all the day, you are sometimes happy to see people to do something different, have dinner together, and stop working all the time. So it's a good mix.
Got it. No, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. And that's funny because that's actually like the global average of co-living is 25 to 35-year-olds. So it sounds like you're right there.
Mm.
And then let's see here, for software technology, like what are you guys using for any technology right now?
No, we use Ashbook to manage the bookings on the place and the payment with credit cards, etc. But for the rest, we don't need a big software to manage the place. It's only 8 beds, so.
And then that was my next question, are you guys going to expand and do more homes, more locations, or do you like keeping it more boutique?
For the moment, it's enough because we are just 2, and it's. I think it's a good size because people can meet each other and take the time. And it's only 8, but it's not big community, but it's like home. So, and for the moment, no project of extension or no development or no.
Yeah, no, hey, nothing wrong with that. It sounds like it's fun and it's so manageable because you guys are like on site.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the perfect project for you guys to work on. How long have you lived there for?
Just 2 years. When we opened it, we just arrived in the Azores.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. And then just went.
We came here to open this and to have this life. We changed our life, both of them. We quit our job, our family, our friends, our country, and we came here to have this new project.
And you'd moved from France?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Nice. Oh, nice. It's a whole change, another chapter in life, right?
Yeah. At my 40, I need to change my life. I say, okay, today, new life. So that's why.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. That's probably inspirational for people to listen to, right? You could change
I hope so.
at any time, right? You can move to a different country. You can do anything you want. Go ahead.
No, it's not so difficult to change your life. It's not easy, but you can do it.
Yeah, and move. And I think in this day and age, I've talked to a lot of people enough now that, you can very easily relocate to anywhere in the world, you know.
Yeah.
So that's exciting to see. And then Emilie, my last question that I ask everybody is, where do you personally feel like co-living is going in the future, whether that, 5 years out, 10 years out?
I don't know. I never been able to plan my own life. So after 2 years, I don't know what my life is going to be. So the co-living life, I don't know. I hope that the thing is going to grow or not. It depends. maybe more the sharing place where the people are owning the place and managing the place by themselves. I don't know, or we'll see.
Got it. Well, perfect. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate speaking with you. You know, I know, again, especially for people listening that are thinking about starting just more of a small boutique co-living concept and see where it goes. Like, this is very inspirational for them to know that they can do that in some beautiful place in the world. And
Yeah.
yes. So
And
thank
hope
you.
to see you in the Azores.
Yes, I will come visit sometime. It looks, I mean,
I
looking
hope.
out I love your background. I can look out the window. It looks so
Yeah.
beautiful. It's awesome. Okay, thank you so much for coming on today.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for checking out today's episode. If you want to learn more about co-living, you could check out my book on Amazon, The Co-Living Code. And of course, if you're looking for the perfect software to power your co-living concept, check out Kndrd.io, Kndrd.io. Thanks.